Let's get on to the next topic. Now, this one, I already had my conversation about this, and that is topic number three, DC. So I gave my opinion on what happened with DC this week, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring the little article up so we can kind of discuss it. This is from BGR.com. DC movie delays, The Flash, Aquaman, and Black Adam are pushed back. So you can check out my earlier video. I'll go ahead and put the little link up there for you on that. But in regards to your thoughts, T, like, we starting this whole thing out. It's just T telling us everything that he feels about the situation right now. So we know that Flash got bumped back. Aquaman 2 got bumped back. Black Adam got bumped back while Shazam was bumped up and jumps into the 2022 campaign. So, and it's funny because it starts off right here, right? It says this in the article. Just a week ago, 2022 looked like it was shaping up to be a standout year for DC movies. And remember, T, we talked about this because I said this is the year, okay? And you can go back and look at that video. We covered that. This is the year that DC takes the plunge, takes that step, and jumps above Marvel. I talked about it, and we kind of shakily came to some kind of an agreement with that. The Batman has made an impressive $288 million at the global box office, so that's doing great. Great score on Rotten Tomatoes, all that good stuff. And then what happened this week? Warner Brothers announced a bevy of delays for its DC movies slate. So, T, you had a lot to say about this to me throughout the week. Here's the numbers here. Here's the dates here. It says here, Black Adam from July 29 to October 21st, 2022. So that got bumped back a couple of months. But then you got Aquaman technically getting bumped back a couple of months from December 16 to March 2023. And then The Flash got the business, man. That thing got knocked back from November 4 all the way to the end of June of next year. So from early November all the way to the end of June. What's going on, T? What happened? Talk to me.
They're trash. They are trash. I've been telling you they're trash. I've been saying it to you since 2016. They're trash. They're the worst company in the face of the earth. You know what this basically means, Derek? I want you to prosecute this thing. They basically didn't have anything to show for 2023, so they just dumped it back. They are the worst company, the worst visionaries I've ever seen in my entire life. You had 2 home runs, you just mentioned it, you had Peacemaker, you had Batman, and you didn't have anything for 2023. So what you did was you pushed back some of your movies and said, well, we had a better year than expected with Batman, so guess what we'll do? We're going to push all our movies back. We know that you don't have nothing, dude. You have nothing.
I don't buy that. I don't buy
that. No,
let
me go in, D. This is my time. Let me tell them. No, they're trash.
All right, man. It's floor is yours. Go ahead.
This is a trash company, dude, that has nothing. Nothing. You want to talk about a nothing burger, man? This doesn't even have carbs in it. This is a terrible company that made a terrible decision. I told you, what did I say when Super Bowl came around? Man, they didn't have any real promos for this. They should have a Black Adam promo.
They didn't have a promo. That DC promo came out.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that sizzle reel. Come on. That you're going to push back? You got love for this company. This company craps on their players. They crap on Big Blue. They crap on Big Blue for Batman. Come on, you like that crap Batman movie?
T, you got love for the company too, man.
All is liking that too.
You got love. You got a Green Lantern shirt on right now, man. What you talking about?
DC, but they treat that. That don't mean DC's gonna do the right thing. They have no kind of integrity, dude. You don't have integrity because you're not doing the right thing by Superman. And everything is going to be wrong until you do that man right. But apparently, we're going to have a black Superman when I got Icon. I'm going to do this when I got that. Why? You're a bunch of screw-ups. Harvey don't need to be black. Have him be what he is in the damn comic book or whatever, or ambiguous. It just, come on, write something. Write something that's good. You got Black Adam, man, there's no scenes of, come give me something, dude. You push these movies back for Shazam?
Shazam was a great film, man. I don't care what you got to say about it.
And Super Pets is too. How dare you?
I don't know about Super Pets.
How dare you?
But
How dare you?
T, I know you got that, man. You look, you're getting Shazam a little bit sooner, right?
You and this Shazam, dude. And what you've done is Shazam, who was bigger than Superman, guys, bigger than Superman at one point.
Yeah.
Bigger than him.
Yeah.
Or just, he was so much of a threat to Superman, Superman had to he's the reason why Superman had to redo his powers. Because
okay,
he was
all right, T. Now, look, I know you saw my video and you saw my theory, okay? Remember, my theory was that I think what they're trying to do is trying to help Shazam out. Now, listen, hear me out, man. Hear me out, okay? You got Black Adam. You got a huge superstar, movie star in The Rock, right? A lot of people are going to gravitate to that film. It's his first superhero movie. Rock practically looks like a superhero sometimes. So you got him coming in. And he's Shazam's nemesis, right? So the two of them go together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? You got to make sure that you give.
That worked out real well for Venom and Spider-Man.
We haven't seen. Okay, but Venom did well. Venom did well in the box office, right? Venom's a good movie in the box office. So again, just follow me on this. Follow me on this for a minute. So I don't know if they have a post-credit scene already shot with Black Adam in it. Maybe they do. Okay, but if I'm or if I'm David F. Sandberg, I'm saying, look, we need to get closer to Black Adam because we could get some of that spillover. If that movie is a success from the powerhouse known as Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and that carries all the way through, the movies are only going to be about 6 weeks apart, okay? Black Adam and Shazam are only going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 weeks apart, okay? 6-7 weeks, all right? So you're talking about now, the one thing that they did say, and that I wasn't even aware of until I saw another person talking about it, is that Shazam is going up against Avatar 2 now. You know, and now that hurts. That hurts. I didn't realize that Shazam was going to go up against Avatar 2, but it's coming out a few days before Avatar 2, so it's going to get an opportunity to kind of get a little bit of momentum going and see if they could get, like, you know, first day, second day, third day, you know, a good solid run of, you know, a run of box office before we get to Avatar, which I think is going to do pretty good.
Can I interject?
All right, man, go ahead, interject.
Okay. DC does not do well with summer movie releases. Warner Brothers does not do well with summer movies releases.
Okay.
It's not their stick. I understand the financial moves. You push back everything. So the next movie we're gonna get from DC is Super Pets. But I understand it's a summer movie. They're trying to get kids in the theater. We got to give the kids something because that worked out really well for Scooby Doo. But
do you think there's any credence in my theory that they pushed the two of those movies together so they can kind of support one another?
I think so. I think that DC really just doesn't have the direction, nothing for next year. So they just bump back to buy them some time so they can come with a full, unadulterated heat in 2024. That'll be enough time for them to spread up. You'll have had what? It'll be 10 years since the last Superman movie.
So yeah, that's true.
You can hopefully reinvigorate the fan base by doing something ultra. I just think they just don't. They didn't have anything planned for next year. Nothing.
I
still haven't heard about this.
Yeah, man, like that. I was got to get to that too. It's like I've seen that DC has done good in some areas. You know, it's like, okay, Peacemakers, you know, Suicide Squad, great, you know, and this Batman movie. But it seems like the stuff that's still kind of somewhat connected to the DCEU and it doesn't have like a lead guy like James Gunn. It seems like they're struggling with it. Now, I said this before.
No one cares at this point. No one cares about this. The quality can overcome the DCEU. Fans are patient. They want, like I said, you should have, to me, if I would have started this thing over, I would have went with Young Justice. It's way better. Way better.
Young Justice would have been a different take on it, and I completely agree with that. But I think the 4 directors, at least, that's coming out for these next 4 films, they're solid, seasoned veterans. I think they all have something to bring to the table. You can laugh, man. James Wan's not a seasoned, solid director with Aquaman. Okay, you got David F. Sandberg. He's a great director. You have Andy Muschietti. Now, Andy Muschietti, he's kind of hit and miss. I'll agree with that. But I liked the first It Part 1, and then I liked Mama, that other horror movie that he did. I love both of those. It Part 2 was kind of like, you know. But the first two movies that he did, those two movies, great. Okay, and then so you have, and then Khaled Sarah. I think it's Wame Khaled Sarah. He did shoot, man, now the movie escaped me. He did The Orphan. Did you ever see The Orphan?
No.
No? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go deep into it then. But he's a great director. And I think he's gonna do a good job. He just did the last Jungle Book, that Jungle Book movie. I think that's how him and The Rock got I think that's how him and The Rock got connected. But that was a fun movie. That was a fun movie, and I think that he'll do that with Black Adam. So all right, so T, I'll let you have your say.
Giving hard. You're giving hard, please.
So folks, tell me what you think about this. Is T right is just a trash company that nobody should pay any attention to anymore? Should we start to move on? Or is this actually a really like positive thing? Maybe they're making some moves. This is chess, not checkers. So maybe they're making some strategic moves, trying to get things going in a certain direction. T, anyway, jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think. All right, T, let's move on.